Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oregon's offense will have the first possession of the game. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball on quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. So after the first down run, here's second down. The play action fake. Coming after it. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. He's looking for a man on second down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Oregon!
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 78 yards down the field, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wolverines offense will try to get something started with their first possession. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further downfield. So the offensive line has got to be able to hold up that extra second to give their QB an opportunity, and they weren't able to do it there.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quickly to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talk about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll give it to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Marshall. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And the Ducks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
There's a live football. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You just wonder about this guy's confidence right now. After fumbling in his last game, he's just fumbled again now. He seems like he's a little bit unsure of himself, and because of that, if you're the offensive coordinator, how many more times do you want to go back to this guy in this game?
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Bringing out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Final play of the quarter coming. The give to the tailback. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On second down, he'll fire. Unloads it left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to get to it. Another incompletion on third down. The Ducks will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll return it from the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll leave it with him. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The snap sets up to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Purdue looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Boilermakers. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Heck of a showing. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? After the first down completion, it's second and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tackle is made after the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Got his man quickly. Got room at the 35. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
And the Ducks want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's second and 11. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give to the back. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
You want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Tackled immediately after the catch. Now on second down. Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, wants to throw. And the ball is picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. The run to the right. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On second down, looking to throw. Got a man, it's Morgan. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll try it again. The Wolverines get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Tackled, but he has a first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Getting set for the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. He's looking to throw it. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bachmeyer. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pocket starts to collapse. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half.
Coming up.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's looking to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Power football with the run. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Line getting set on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On second down, wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
This offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Taylor has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Wolverines will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Able to get 1 down to the 15. Now facing a 3rd and long. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Slams it ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there getting set. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Throws to the back. Snags it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more aggressive I'm going to become. I'm going to take away the quick, easy stuff, and I'm going to blitz and bring pressure and put him on the quarterback and get him on the ground like you did right there.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will score! Touchdown, Oregon! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Hansen. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pressure coming. Finds his man. It's Taylor. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It is good. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. NC State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Raleigh. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's got it down the right side. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
On the play. Brings up second down.
They're going to throw it again. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. Trying play action. Getting some heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. First down here for the offense. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth down.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Excellent field position here for the offense. Going up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
41, Michigan 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. New set of downs after that completion.
Good enough for a first down.
He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Moore.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They're trying to get to it. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
At the 24. And first down.
Looking to move it through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
21.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Running back searching for a hole. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wide out in motion. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll try the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Line is set on 3rd down.
18-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.